the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Then there's Embiid, then it's Paul George, and it's Barlow in at the power forward. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, DeRozan, defended by George. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. And LaVine throws it down.
That's such a tough finish. LaVine with outstanding focus to score through contact.
Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. Barlow passes to Embiid. Rebound by the Kings. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
The shot's good from Achua.
Well, a nice start for them. 3 for 3 in the early going, getting into a rhythm.
And from season to season, Coach, DeMar DeRozan remains incredibly consistent.
Yeah, look, he's consistent because he's extremely professional. This guy's always in shape, always ready to play. He knows what his game is, and he plays to that game. Something of a throwback because his game's built on the mid-range shooting, but everybody could use a DeMar DeRozan on their team.
And Maxey's guys encourage him to attack whenever he can because his first step is so explosive.
Again, Sacramento.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Maxey. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
LaVine, that's good.
And LaVine can do it all. He's not just a talented shooter, he can hurt you inside too.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Doug Christie. Coach knows that Joel Embiid is going to get his fair share of trips to the line, and he told me that's a part of his game, and he's great at it. If he can bait us into contact and still find a way to get a shot up, it's going to take a very disciplined approach from us tonight on Joel. We'll see if they're up for the task. Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Embiid with the screen on DeRozan. And it's George missing. On offense, here are the Kings. They're on a 14-6 run. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the dunk by Embiid.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw drop.
Some changes for Sacramento. Hunter's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Malik Monk in for Russell Westbrook. Monk kicks to Hunter. Driving in, and it's Hunter with the jam.
What a smooth operator. Hunter almost glided his way in.
And some young promise in the backcourt for Philadelphia.
Maxey already an all-star. Jared McCabe looks to continue his promising start. And Quinn Grimes a revelation last season. And let's not forget, number 3 pick B.J. Edgecombe. They are loaded at guard.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Here's Achua, and the layup's good off the glass. Achua's got 5 now.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
From deep, Maxey. Sabonis grabs the ball. Kings leading now by 10. For 3, Hunter. does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the 76ers. Edwards, he's checked in for Trendon Watford. And Jared McCain subbed in for Maxey. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid's checked in. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Tyrese Maxey. So it's Philadelphia now, trailing by 10. Down low, here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Monk, the pass to Sabonis. Kings moving the ball around. Achua hits it from three-point range. 8 points for him.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Embiid, no good. For the 76ers, their last game, a win against New Orleans.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
To the middle, and the dunk by Embiid.
Ouch! Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, if you give up that lane that easily.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Kings lead by 9. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Kings.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, we've got Kelly Oubre, Quentin Grimes out there with Jared McCain. Then it's Joel Embiid.
Well, that's the multi-time dunk contest champ, Zach LaVine, reminding us of what he can do.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Camp. Embiid with a screen on Monk. Embiid wide open. Rebound by the Kings.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
Sacramento making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. Here are the top shooters from deep this month. These guys have been raining down threes lately. Fifth best, Jared McCain.
Sometimes a three-point shooter gets into that rhythm and just keeps carrying it over. That's been the case for him the entire month.
Here's Westbrook. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
One of the most physical point guards this league has ever seen. Westbrook powers through for the and one.
The Kings shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Maxey's checked in for the 76ers. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You take a look at the 76ers. They're 6th right now in the conference with lots of time to make a move.
Right now for Philadelphia, this season has been, it's been solid. But they just need to maintain their place in the standings and get 100% prepared here for the postseason.
Well, look, they've performed to expectations, but I think this team can take it to another level if they get rolling.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Kings last season traded for Zach LaVine, and he said, quote, "I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. A Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here. People pull for their team, and I don't take it for granted." Back over to you, Kevin.
Tremendous support. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
A playmaker in every sense of the word. Westbrook is pretty much a walking triple-double.
Maxey against Westbrook. Out that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to 12 points on that basket from Maxey.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Took him no time at all on that one. Monk's got 5 now.
You see how self-assured Monk is as a scorer. He knows the moment his shot is there and takes it.
Here's Embiid. And Embiid detonates for the putback slam.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Westbrook can't get it to go.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Grimes nailed from three-point land. Grimes has got his first 3 points of the game. On for 3, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And the Kings lead by 13 to the paint. Kicks it out to Maxey. Pulls from the top of the key. It's hauled in by the Kings. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game, and that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. It's good.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Oubre sets the screen for Maxey. No good with the wing jumper. Kings leading now by 15. Inside, here's Hunter. Oubre pulls it in.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Good on the triple. Maxey's got 7 now in this quarter.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Pulls up. And it's Grimes with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 12. Pass to McCain. Maxey with it. Now guarded by Monk. Embiid, no good. Sacramento's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And Westbrook throws it down.
Once Westbrook finds his groove on offense, he stays aggressive.
Here's Maxey. Again, Philadelphia.
That's a confident play there. Great execution.
Kings leading now by 12. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Right side, Westbrook. Here's Hunter. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
From deep, Maxey. The shot missing. And so it's Sacramento sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Hello, and for their matchup with the Clippers, they'll have the advantage coming in. But it's not like they're infallible. I mean, no one is.
Yeah, I mean, on paper, it's a changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the 76ers.
I think.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Outside in the perimeter, LaVine and DeRozan. Sabonis is out there with Precious Achiuwa. And it's Westbrook in at the point. And so that's who Doug Christie starts the second half with. It's Westbrook with the drive. Yes, that goes in. Westbrook's got 18 points.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
And here's Maxey outside. No points on that miss. Puts him at 7 for 13 from the floor.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And that one, good. DeRozan's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
George with the bucket.
Quick decision right there from George, not giving the D any time to react.
Here's Westbrook. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hit his foot. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Pass to Barlow. Now, here's Maxey. 5 to shoot. Nice move. Driving inside. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Achiuwa the pass to Sabonis. And he banks in the layup. And the Kings lead by 17.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And you talk about the best center in the league. Sabonis certainly, Stan, is in that group.
He sure is, Kevin, the second Sabonis to be in that group. And look, this guy can do it all. He is one of the best passing bigs in the league. He's one of the best rebounding bigs in the league. And he can shoot the ball on the perimeter. A tough guy to deal with.
And the 76ers making a change here. Grimes is checked in.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Kicks it out to Maxey. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Maxey's got 20 points.
And well, Maxey is a dead-eye sniper from beyond the arc. The D has to chase him off that line.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's an 18-point game. And a miss there on the triple.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in their rebounding numbers as well.
A 2-time dunk champion, Zach LaVine, can hammer it down, Coach, or he can bury one from 3.
Well, that's right, Kevin. And look, he came into the league with that great athletic ability, and we all marveled at it. But this guy's really gone to work on his skills, and he's become one of the most efficient shooters in this league from any range on the floor. This guy has gone from great athlete to great player.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
LaVine for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Oubre kicks to Maxey. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And talk about effort. Embiid staying with them.
Monk against Maxey. The shot, no good. Now Grimes. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does great. And the 76ers with some changes. Bonus checked in, and it's Edwards in for Paul George. Kings leading now by 13. DeRozan for three. Maxey grabs the miss.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
For three, Oubre. Offensive rebound. And it's Bona missing.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Kevin?
Great mentality. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy is determined to finish.
And the jam by Levine.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's the three. Maxey, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Dunk by Sabonis. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
Nice little flush there from Sabonis to cap off the possession.
From deep, Maxey drains the three-pointer. Maxey's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
Levine, good.
Well, the defense has got to know. When Levine is getting hot like this, they're in for a long night.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And then Levine with the jam.
Well, we've seen Levine put up 25-plus per game for a season. This guy is on the short list of the best wing scorers.
Oubre, no one around him. Off target with his three. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for Sacramento. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Joel Embiid. Jared McCain is out there with Quentin Grimes. Then there's Oubre, and it's Edwards in at the three spot. Sabonis gets the bucket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And Embiid throws it down.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
They set the screen. Basket counts. Sabonis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Pass to Oubre. Here's Embiid. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Westbrook. Here's Sabonis, guarded by Embiid. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Westbrook.
Well, Sabonis has a nice shot from that mid-range area. I think that's a sweet spot for him.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He knows every possession is critical now. Maxey's checked in for Edwards.
0. Tyrese Maxey.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Back to Embiid. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. That's now 22 points for Joel Embiid.
looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
With the floater, and it's Westbrook weighing it in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's McCain. From outside, off the mark. Kings leading now by 22. Now, here's Maxey. Softly drops in the floater. Maxey's got 12 points in just the second half.
A pretty nimble guy. Maxey mixes up the defender with that dribble move to create space.
Both teams will make substitutions. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Sacramento. Achua finds Levine. And Levine with the slam.
Well, that's just a nice slam there from Levine. He makes it look so easy.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. And that'll be his third foul so far. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter.
And hustle paying off there for George in the open court. Gets up court in a flash and finishes before the D can even react.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Here's Embiid. And that one comes up a bit short. Sacramento leading by 22. Here's DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
Well, you know, you give him the opportunity, and DeRozan's going to finish with authority.
And here's Maxey outside. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Outside, Levine. Rebound by the 76ers. Down low. Here's Barlow. And here's Maxey outside. Rebound by the Kings. Achua's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. He gets it in there. Levine's got 4 points in the quarter.
Capable of racking up assists. Westbrook has a feel for when his guys are open.
From deep, Maxey. The 76ers with another miss.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
The 76ers shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Maxey on the wing. Bangs home the trifecta. Maxey's got 15 points here in the second half.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Kings.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with 1 left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Russell Westbrook.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And that's tough to guard against. Maxey is just so quick off the ground with that pull-up.
For 3, Levine, good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Edgecombe with it. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance.